There we go.
FlemLo Raps, man. In this video, I'm gonna do a quick draft recap on just my thoughts on the Bengals draft and like my overall thoughts on the draft. That's gonna be super quick. Just a couple moments that was hella dope that I just want to talk about real quick. Now, as you can see, I'm clearly not in my office, man. I'm outside of the park. Found a cool little spot. Just gonna record it right here. I'm out of town, bro. So I know y'all have noticed that the videos have been pretty infrequent as of late. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't, so I just mention this real quick in every video. Currently going through the moving process. We're waiting to still get everything done with the crib, get that finalized so that I can move, get situated, and then everything will go up to 10. I'll start dropping videos way more frequently. You'll get more What Happened To videos. Production quality is gonna go up. I have my whole office, everything is set up. As for now, I just gotta make do with what I got. I got light out here. We got cool little space, so here we go. One of the doper drafts that we've seen in a while, more exciting drafts. Me and KTO made mock drafts, and we both said Baker Mayfield was gonna go 1. Some people said our draft was trash, but we see how that turned out. I like the Baker Mayfield pick for the Browns. I just didn't understand why they didn't get Bradley Chubb, bro. Had they gotten Bradley Chubb, paired him with the end they got, they would have wrecked the division. The corner that they got is a good player. I just thought Bradley Chubb right there would have been way better. You could see Denver jumped all over that. They paired him with Von Miller, and now my dog Lamar slid into the first round, man. I wasn't super, like it was like I wanted to be happy, but I wasn't because he went to Baltimore, bro. And obviously you can see every other team in our division trying to be great. You know, Baltimore get Lamar, the Browns, everything they did this offseason, got Mayfield, should have got Chubb, but whatever. And then the Steelers have been, you know, the class of our division for a very long time anyway. But it's been a couple of days, emotions have gone down, and now I can logically look at it and just be happy for my dog Lamar. He went in the first round. He went to a team that wanted him, and it's all good. He didn't go super hot. None of that matters. He went to a team that actually wanted him, actually going to give him a chance. And I'm curious to see what Baltimore is going to do. They got him, they got RG3, and I guess Flacco's about to be on his way out, so I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with their offense. My partner Trip Boy, DJ, follow him on Twitch by the way, was hella excited. He still haven't let me live this Lamar thing down. Probably never will, but still, I'm hoping that Lamar can ball out. Last thing I want to talk about before we get to the Bengals, man, just Shaquem Griffin. I thought his story was dope. He ended up going to the Seahawks to play with his twin brother, and so that was a dope situation as well. Now, let's jump to the Bengals. My thoughts, my opinions, and my grade. So with our first pick, we took Billy Price, center out of Ohio State. Now, obviously, we addressed the need here. We desperately needed to continue to improve our line. And I didn't love the pick at first, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Calvin Ridley and Lamar Jackson were both still on the board. Now, initially, all offseason, I've been preaching, we got to get the best linemen available. But then, when I saw these cats, let me just put it like this, bro. The Bengals are perfectly content, or we've shown in the past, we're perfectly content with going 8-8, being mediocre, making the playoffs, and then getting put out in the first round. Hey, successful season. Well, for me, I want to be great. I want to go for it all. Going for Lamar would have represented a change in philosophy, a change where it's like, look, let's go boom or bust. Being in the middle sucks. If you're trash, you get a great draft pick. If you're great, you got a shot at the Super Bowl. But when you're in the middle, you just make the playoffs, get put out, and then, you know, pick 20th overall. And the cycle continues. So that's what a pick like that would have represented for me. So I wasn't super happy, but after I felt like we cleaned it up later in the draft, and so I feel a lot better about it. Here's why it is a great pick. Again, we continue to build our line, and we got 2 linemen essentially for 1 pick. That's what makes it so dope. We had pick 12, we traded with the Bills, got a tackle, trade back, and then get a center, basically all with 1 pick. So we just improved our line dramatically. We got the Dallas Cowboys offensive line coach. I'm forgetting his name right now. I think it's Frank Pollock. So hopefully he'll be able to help really make that dope. And you're hearing cars pass by. I don't know if that is a truck or a plane.
A helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter. Can you see that? So that's what I liked about the pick. So all in all, it's a solid pick, right? Second round, we go and we get Jesse Bates, who I think was best player available. Also, I still think that's a need for us. I know we have safeties, but this dude represents something that the Bengals don't normally go for. We normally go for the super safe tackling safeties who don't make a huge impact on the game, but they don't make a ton of mistakes. Here's the issue. They don't take advantage of the other team's mistakes, right? They don't create turnover. Jesse Bates is a ball hawk, and I can't remember the last time we just had a true ball hawking safety in his prime. Reggie Nelson was as close to that as we could get, and he was a pretty good safety. He's probably say a mid-tier safety in the league. I think Jesse Bates got a chance to be a top-tier safety in the league. So I love that pick. I'm very excited. All right, round 3, Sam Hubbard, another DN, another Ohio State guy. For a lot of Bengals fans, the Ohio State Bengals connection, we don't get a lot of Ohio State guys actually. So this year it seemed like we reversed that a little. Sam Hubbard, solid pick. We get younger at end because our ends are getting old or have gotten old in some cases. I think Michael Johnson announced his pick, which is weird. He might have announced the other end we got. I can't remember, but I know Michael Johnson went up to announce the pick and we drafted it in. I was like, ugh, he might be here to take your job. Then we get Malik Jefferson out of Texas. This was one of the picks that I was actually excited about. We bring in a linebacker who can run sideline to sideline. We got somebody who can play with Burfict and kind of replace Burfict while he's suspended and hurt and, you know, doing Burfict shit. He can be a potential replacement, but if Burfict can actually make it back and stay, you know, stay healthy, stay not suspended and eligible to play, that's really going to help boost our linebacker core. So I'm happy to get that athleticism, the speed there. Next up, we got Mark Walden, running back out of Miami. Watching this dude's tape, it remind me a lot of Gio, so I guess he's kind of coming in to kind of transition Gio out of there. He a good back, man, good vision, good quickness, can make cats miss, can run tough. Don't really have that breakaway speed, a lot like Gio did as well. But he's going to add some more depth. Again, Frank Pollock, offensive line getting better. We're going to look to run the ball. Now we got 3. Going to pair him with Joe Mixon and Gio. See what we got. All right, man, our round 5 pick, I ain't really love. We got cornerback Devontae Harris out of Illinois State. Watch this tape. I wasn't impressed. I mean, maybe there's something that I don't know, but just based on what I saw, I thought it was I didn't really think it was the best pick, to be honest with you. But I think we made up for a couple picks down the line. We're going to talk about that in a second. Pick number 158, we got Andrew Brown, defensive end, Virginia. More depth at defensive end, both from the defensive line. Cool. Now this pick I was excited about, man. Darius Phillips out of Western Michigan. 2-time Special Team Player of the Year in the MAC Conference. We desperately, bro, return punts and return kicks. We constantly put guys back there who can just field the ball, like can get back there and not fumble, but they can't really make anything happen. When I watched this cat tape, bro, he was in the end zone every play damn near. We talking pick sixes, we talking return kicks, return punts. He's a playmaker. He really remind me of, if you watch my UAB series, I had a safety named Lamar Patrick, right? He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the tallest, he wasn't the biggest. He started off at dime. He got in at dime, he made plays, put it in the end zone. I moved in the nickel, made plays, put it in the end zone. Eventually, I said, hell with it. I moved into my marquee position, safety. He made plays. Like, that's what Darius Phillips remind me of. But he get on the field, he gonna make plays, and he's gonna be, I think, our starting punt returner, starting kick returner, and he's gonna be an impact player for us. Much more, I believe, than the corner that we drafted a couple rounds ahead of him. Round 7, we got Logan Woodside, quarterback. Y'all might know I'm not the hugest fan of Andy Dalton, and I wanted to get a quarterback. I just didn't think Woodside was the right quarterback that can come in and actually push Dalton, right? I think he's coming in to just strictly be a backup only. If we was going to get a late quarterback, I wanted Mike White. I forgot what school he's from, but I'm going to put something up on the screen so y'all can see it, see who I'm talking about. This dude was a beast when I watched this tape, man. Woodside was cool. He had some athleticism. He made some plays, but the ball, just the way the ball come out of his hand, it feels like he probably throws a lot of those, you know, them random arid throws that Dalton throws. He seemed like that type of player. Everything he threw was underthrown. And who knows, maybe he can come in and make something shake, but I wasn't super excited about that pick. I think we wanted Mason Rudolph, who I also did not want, but the Steelers traded up and got in front of us earlier in the draft, and so we wanted to still get a quarterback, so we got this. Rod Taylor, offensive lineman from either Mississippi State or Ole Miss, I forget which one. All right, Trip is telling me Ole Miss, so Ole Miss. This dude is somebody who was a highly touted prospect out of high school, but didn't even live up to his potential in college. I guess we're assuming that maybe Frank Pollock can help pull that potential out of him. and maybe we get a late player that can actually become a starter for us. If not, he'll just be a depth player. And our last pick, Walden Tate, 6'5" receiver out of Florida State. Now, I love this pick, bro. I really love this pick. I wanted to take a chance on Callaway from Florida late, but the Browns picked him in round 4. But we get Walden Tate late, and here's his problems, right? He's not fast. He's not a great route runner. He can't really create separation. But who the hell cares when you're 6'5", 230, and you know how to use your body to create enough space for you to catch the ball? Every catch on his highlight tape is contested. He knows how to make contested catches. He knows how to catch traffic, and he is a red zone beast. Y'all know, bro, we get in the red zone, what we do? Half the time, field goal, constantly. So imagine this, AJ Green, Walden Tate, Eifert, and we could switch them dudes around however we want down here. It's gonna be hard as hell to cover all of those dudes in the red zone. And if you wanna move them safeties out, cool, we just run it, son. I really love the potential there, not to mention he could also be like a nice third down target for Dalton as well. Again, don't need a ton of space to still make the grab. He could push that route up, get that 4 yards, hold his ground, and just body dude off, first down, let's keep it moving. Then after the draft, we went and picked up. Now this was a surprise to me. I really love this pickup, bro, because it essentially cost us nothing. But I'm not really looking at it like he's a quarterback that's gonna come in and push Dalton. I wish he could, but I'm almost positive we're just gonna be looking at him at receiver, at running back, at just athlete. You know what I'm saying? Come in, make plays. Who knows though, with a wild card like that on the roster, it's all upside for us. So overall, bro, like I said, the draft didn't start out super strong for me, but when it ended, I felt like because of what we did in the mid and the late rounds, I'm gonna go ahead and give us a B+. I'm gonna give us a B+. That's all the way up from the C+ that I was at initially. But when I consider the fact that we got 2 linemen with that first pick, like I have to consider it like that. We got a tackle and a center with the first pick. So when you consider that and the desperate need for linemen for us, I'm gonna move it up to a B+. All right, Bengals fans, let me know in the comment section. Do y'all agree with me? Did I rate it too low? Did I rate it too high? What you think? Everybody else, what did your team do? How do you rate them? What do you wish they would have did? Etc. Let me know in the comment section, man. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, though. FlemLo Raps. 1.
Yeah, you'll never know quitter, 'cause I'ma go get her.